got that crucial goal against Cork just before the break. In towards Conor O'Callaghan, who leapt incredibly well and wins the free. He's added real physicality to his skill set over the last couple of years. What a handful he is.
Well, Peter Canavan was talking about him in the build-up to the game a few moments ago, how he has developed over the last number of years. Saw him play his first game for Dublin in...
Macauley tries to knock that one down from McCaffrey. Good awareness from McCaffrey as to who is in and around him. Measured ball from Scully. Again, that strength and power from O'Callaghan. And he's won another free for his team. His first score. Fenton seeking out O'Callaghan. Another brilliant win in the air. Can he finish it off with his own score? Well, he's provided Dean Rock with 2 of his frees. He's got 1 of his own now, and he is dominating that Roscommon full-back line.
Well, it's just interesting watching the Dublin warm-up before the game. They changed things around from time to time, but they were, kicking balls, high balls between 2 players. Kind of one who would jump up and catch it in the air or palm it down.
Looking for that diagonal ball inside towards Murtagh, who was pulling at the shoulders of Fitzsimons, who had stood his ground.
That was good defending by Mike Fitzsimons. Just stood in front, backed into the Diarmuid Murtagh, held his ground and was physically strong enough to win the ball in front.
Mannion on the move, he's winning it out in front of David Murray. Crossfield ball to Dean Rock, who opts to go with the fist, and over it goes, his first from play. The lead remains at 2. Smith was close to taking it cleanly, but the breaking ball hoovered up by McCaffrey. There's blue shirts attacking in a wave now. Scully across, and it's buried in the air by Dean Rock. Ruthless from Dublin once the space was opened up. As always, they took the right options.
Well, ruthless is the word, only word to describe that. Ball broke in the middle of the field to Jack McCaffrey, and within 2 or 3 seconds he was down on the 20-metre line, giving the pass outside to Kilkenny. Scully, everyone looking for the right player in the right position, and other issue Roscommon have now is they've conceded 8 frees to Dublin's 1. Just the sheer pace and power of Dublin are drawing frees.
Kilkenny, another clean take inside, and over it goes. The sheer physicality of Conor O'Callaghan and Kieran Kilkenny is something the Roscommon defenders are unable to match.
They're unable to match, and they're playing from behind, and again, you mentioned that physicality. If a Dublin player gets in front, ball is kicked in, they're going to win in front, and in contrast to the last ball a couple of moments ago that went in to Diarmuid Murtagh.
Mannion taking Murray along by the end line, back to Kilkenny. Plenty of time and space, and he doesn't miss those. Top scorer for play in the championship last year.
Nick Cunningham in deep conversation, Dave, with his selectors there, trying to identify where Dublin are getting their power base from as Boyne-Fenta goes through, but Dublin are being ruthless on every kick out. As Boyne-Fenta kicks that one out over the bar, Dave. Jason Sherlock has been in.
Yeah, great chance for Enda Smith. Broke away really well. That was another chance for how many goal chances have we had? That's 5, I make it, in the first 21 minutes. 3 for Roscommon
win tonight, but certainly other teams in the championship will monitor it. Here's Conor O'Callaghan, drives that one over the bar. Another goal chance for him, but he does leave with something. McCaffrey won't be caught here by Colin Compton. Lays it off to Mannion. Mannion sends that one over the bar, and along they go to O'Callaghan again, and he was being fouled. The damage he's doing in there. They do not have an answer at the moment. Kilkenny and O'Callaghan between them.
Yeah, but again, no need for this.
This last 7 or 8 minutes of the first half is where the scoreboard could really get away from Roscommon, particularly with mistakes like that from the Luley. Paul Mannion takes it at the second attempt. Great save. Collected again. And Mannion puts it over. He'll feel he should have left with more, but Roscommon, again, the architects of their own downfall. Sizes up the options, decides going for goal is the best of the lot, and that's a pretty good decision from him.
A super score, but as Dublin working the ball along from side to side, what was really impressive was the movement inside, the constant movement, giving players an opportunity, giving them options inside, finding little pockets of space, and then Paul Mangan, the form that he's in this championship, was well within his rights to have the shot.
Much Dublin will win this game by. Here's Scully. Fired straight into Mannion. McCaffrey riding one challenge. Still going, McCaffrey. Got it at the second attempt and clipped it over for his first point. Mr. Counties have been getting for quite some time. Dublin winning 9 in a row, provincial level. Here's Michael Darragh Macauley, it's 2-on-1. Might go alone. Nearly takes the nets off its hinges, and he gets his third goal of the championship.
Yeah, yet another goal. Roscommon in possession in the middle of the field. Fintan Craig has it. A very strong tackle, fair, competitive tackle by Brian Howard. Stripped the ball off him, and once that he'd won that ball, Dublin electric in their movement, just running that goal. 2-3 options, and Michael Darragh Macauley there just put the afterburners on straight through the middle. Fantastic score. But again, Roscommon, he's had a good super season.
Small, plenty of time to steady himself and put that one over the bar. And he's curled that one in beautifully. Very sweet strike from him. Lowndes gathers that breaking ball and finds Fenton. He ships it on to Kevin McManaman. Onto his left foot. It's an aspect of his game he's improved hugely in the last few years. Kevin McManaman shooting off that weaker leg of Dublin defenders. Still hungry for possession, hungry for more scores. Davy Byrne. Sees Andrews inside. Fenton looking for it in the middle of the field. Scully, all the time in the world to steady himself and pick a spot and pop it over the bar.
Games in the championship, scored 212 against Mayo, 113 against Galway, 13 points last week against Tyrone, hovering around, as I said, 13 again with probably 6 or 7 minutes to go, including injury time. And in reality, you know, against the top sides, you've got to be able to score 16, 17 times at least. And I think that's been one of the issues that they've had this year. They haven't had any more multiple scorers other than Conor.
Group 1. All 4 teams still with a shout in that group, of course. They've yet to play their second phase games. It's another tidy score. Dublin break the 30-point barrier. Another for Paddy Small.
Another for Paddy.
This is John Small for Cooper. And now Howard. Sticks one into Fenton. Fenton around his man. Curls that one in between the posts. It's his second of the day.
3 years ago, and 2 years ago, in fact. That was the big chance. Of course, Mayo dominated them in the replay. But another great score by Paddy Small. But here's one of the issues of the Super 8's. We now go into the last game. The Dublin have, and the pace that they're playing at, and the quality player that they have right around the field. And as Shannon said, they're multi-dimensional in the way they can play the game, running from different angles. Very, very difficult to mark. And when you're struggling with your own kick out as well, you've been putting more pressure on yourself.
Fired over by Dean Rock.